Yo, what's going on, everybody? Matty Ice here with Profit Props. This is the sharp side. Give me just a moment to get things settled and started and let a few more people trickle in this morning. Saturday episodes are weird, though. Sometimes Saturdays are bigger than ever. Sometimes Saturdays are slow. So let's get 10 likes and retweets on today's video, and then we'll get started. We're already at 5. I will recap first. Hopefully, everybody is in by then. Yesterday, I'm gonna get up here and I'm gonna give it to you straight, good, bad, or ugly. Yesterday, I got washed. LeBron missed, and he was making a run towards the end of the game. 14 in the first half, 0 in the third quarter, and then gets to 22 with 5 minutes left and goes out with a groin injury. Only needed 3 more to cash there. Malik Beasley, 2 for 8 from 3. I really expected a little more volume there, to be honest. So missed that one. Damian Lillard over 23.5 cashed. I believe he finished with 26. And then Jimmy Butler's PRA's under. He had his best game as a Warrior versus the Pistons. So don't understand it. That man just hates Tobias Harris. I should have handicapped that. Tobias Harris over me. I should have handicapped that. Anyways, I digress. We will move on to today's 7 or 8 game NBA slate. First game is starting in 1 hour. First game is going to be Nuggets and Thunder. I thought by now we'd have some Jokic news. Last I saw, Jokic is questionable. My assumption is he's going to go. Denver did get helped out by the Lakers losing yesterday. Denver and the Lakers are currently battling over that 2 seed. Yeah, I've got no new injury news out yet for this morning, and this game tips in an hour, so that's kind of stupid. I mean, true game time decisions, but this game should be starting. I'm going to at least proceed like Jokic is playing. If y'all see anything, if I missed anything about these two, let me know. Hello, my chat people. I read your predictions by the comments. What's good, bro? First game here, Denver and OKC. Jokic, let's go look in the matchups this season. 20 and 12 hours points. They were all under. Keep in mind, Hartenstein is out, I believe. No, I'm lying. Hartenstein is good to go. Disregard that. Looks like they have Hartenstein and Chet. I don't know what happened to Prop.Cash triple-double lines. They had them up until like yesterday or the day before. I noticed they weren't there any longer. I'm curious to see what a Jokic triple-double is. I think he has one in every game versus OKC this year. 2 straight. I would need to play this at like minus 120-ish or better. Anything over minus 120 is not worth it to me. Shout outs to everybody showing love on the tweet, though. Prince of Parlays, CDB, Adam, Jeff Reed, Chris, Iconic, Night Fox. Appreciate y'all, man. Let's get this thing moving. Yeah, so Jokic 16 and 23 points in the 2 matchups, but 13 and 16 assists in those 2 matchups. Has recorded a triple-double in each game. Let me go Gambly. Let me go search around. One second, we're loading here. Minus 115, huh? Some people are on his RAs over. That makes sense. I'm going to take Jokic's triple-double right now, I think. Let me go search Hard Rock, and then, yo, Ty, I appreciate the engagement, brother. Let's get this thing moving. I'm going to check Rivers and Hard Rock. I think I'm going to run a Jokic triple-double here. I don't hate the RAs over either. Whoever was on that, I don't hate that either. I got minus 115 at Rivers as well. I'm going to go ahead and lock that in. Come on, let me get this in. All right, I'm in there. All right, let me get that out to the cord real quick. First play for today. Just a regular to win one unit. Nothing crazy there. All right. Yeah, I like Jokic triple-double. Let me add that to the banner here. First play for today. Don't really like Chet or Hart in this game, personally. Chet was under in the last one, under in 2 straight. Did play 30 in that last game, though. I don't really like Chet. Do I want to take the under? I don't know that I want to take the under either. 16-3-8. Lean under his points and lean over his rebounds. Rebounds, tough matchup versus Denver, though. I'm not getting to the window there. Hardenstein, I think I got to manually add him. I don't think I had him in the starting lineup. No, he's there. 11, 9, and 4. Lean over his points. I don't like the matchup. Chet's back. Rebounds, I'm right around market. Lean over Hart's points, but it's not an official play for me. Just a lean over there. Shea, this one should be interesting. 28 in both matchups this season. 36 and 38 minutes in those 2 games. There are 32 and a halves in the market. I'm sure my number is going to be inflated coming off a 50-point game. Yeah, I'm at 31 for Shea, so I don't have a play there. If I adjust his minutes to 35, I end up at 35 minutes. So there's no way I'm playing Shea. Yeah, I got it, Ben. Good call. I got your notification. I appreciate that. I changed it for the people in the cord so they know. I lean over Shea 31 and a half, actually. Now that I throw the minutes in there, I do think he's seeing 35 plus, 36 and 38 in the 2. At 35 minutes, I've got him at about 35 points, so which makes sense. He's averaging 34 minutes on the year, almost 33 points here. That makes sense. Man, do I want to play this over? He's under in both matchups. They're number 5 versus pick and roll ball handlers. No, I don't. What about his assists? Split this season. Jesus Christ, will you guys stop? I got a group chat going crazy. Lord of mercy. How do I quiet this? Mute for 1 hour. Thank you. Jesus Christ. Forgive me, Lord. No, I would play it a 5.5, but the books are hip. See, he's only averaging 6.1. It's not uncommon for you to see 5.5, but Denver's allowing the most assists per game. No, I'm not interested in it at that price. Let's go see what the model's got Jamal Murray at. I do lean over that 18.5, but the juice is so high, it's not really playable. I do lean over his assists at plus money. Under in the only matchup he had this year. I like the over at plus money. It's not quite enough. But I will say if you're on Prize Picks, I would run it on Prize Picks. The 5, if you got like a 5 or 6 leg or something, I would run this on a DFS app. Westbrook, could see a minutes bump without Aaron Gordon, but nothing for me officially on that. Discord saying they don't give a fuck. They're running Malik's, or they're running Malik back tonight. I'll look into it. Michael Porter Jr., I'm assuming he struggled in the 2 matchups. Yeah, it's a tough spot for him. If Gordon goes, I can see why. It's not uncommon to see a 17.5 for him, but I understand why in this one. I actually like MPJ's 3s under here. Oh, wow. Wow, he's cooked them from 3 while also not hitting his over in points. That's surprising. That's surprising as hell. Nothing for me on MPJ. Let me go see what the model has for Jalen. Lean over his 3s very strongly. Hold on, we've got NBA underdog shit. This is probably important. NBA Jokic available. Aaron Gordon is available to play. Okay, we got the news we needed. Jokic and Gordon are both playing. So I still love the triple-double. I honestly liked it just a hair more without Aaron Gordon, but with Aaron Gordon, I still love it. I played it, knowing I would play it either way. Jalen Williams, I like his 3s over. I love his assists over. Mostly 29.5 on this. I will say there are a few 30s in the market, but FanDuel, ESPN, Hard Rock, MGM, Caesars, 365, Underdog, all 29.5. I'm leaning over this PRAs. They are number 5 versus pick and roll ball handlers, but they struggle versus spot up. I think, honestly, 3s is sneaky for Jalen here. I'm at 2.33 on my projections. Tough call here. I like Jalen Williams over just about everything. Looks like it's moving actually as we speak. His points at least are moving. Everybody's bumping to 20. DraftKings just moved to 30 on the PRAs. think I want to go. I think I'm going to go a half a unit PRA over and a half a unit threes over. I like both. I don't think I want to run both as a full unit. Separate the risk. Edges are both good. Braun will be negatively affected with the Gordon news. Giannis double-double. I'll get to that. That's probably a good play. Jalen Williams. I think I'm going to run a half a unit on each. Not even to win a half a unit. Just a whole half a unit risk. Get a little sweat early. I'm running it, diversifying my portfolio, as you may say. Yeah, I'm playing the 115, y'all. There are very many 115s. FanDuel, ESPN, Hard Rock are all 115 and 365. So there's a lot of minus 115s out there. I just placed Jalen Williams PRAs. Let me go get the best price on the threes now. Looks like a 125 at Fanatics or ESPN. I'm going to go verify that. And 365. I'm going to go to ESPN. So I'll make sure that number's correct. It's definitely correct for the PRAs. I just locked that in over there. Thunder. Yeah, 125 is there. Let me get that in. Let me get that out. Cool. Oh, yeah, let me get that on the banner now. Got that in and got that out. I'm just curious how many attempts he had in that last one. 8 attempts made 4. Okay. All right, moving on from Jalen Williams. I like that. I like both those plays a lot. Again, I just ran a half a unit each. I don't want to get too invested, but I do like it. All right, let's go to Braun. I'm sure my numbers are going to be up because of the recent performances. I don't think 37 is what he's playing. Model's got 37 in there. That's because he has been playing a crazy amount. Model's smarter than I am. You know that? That's why I built it. So, Ben, I'll give you my numbers. I'm worried they could be a little inflated, but I mean, I don't even know where to slot his minutes. I'm going to go 33. I feel like that's somewhere around correct. 15.7 and then 5.1. So there'd be an overlean here. And with the juice on it, I mean, there'd be an overlean, but with the juice, I think that's correct. I mean, I have it. I mean, it's in here. So let's just type them in. These numbers are going to be a little higher than my own because these are at 37 minutes, which I originally thought was nonsense, but now I'm starting to think might not be too far off, especially if anyone gets in foul trouble. So, Ben, PRs is a lean over. I don't love it with my eyes, but the model does. The model does. Hold on, I got to plug in my laptop or it's going to die. Played 29 minutes in the prior matchup versus them. Scored 20, had 23 PRs, 16 points, 7 boards. Number 2 in transition, number 2 in the restricted area, Ben. Number 2 from above the break. I mean, honestly, about as bad of a matchup as he could get. He's still done well in those games, though, because he's, the third, fourth option. But, I mean, just about as shitty of a matchup as he could get. Dominated in the last one. Ben, I won't talk you off of a PR over. Looks like you're getting, well, actually, this did open 20.5 and come down. The model leans over, but after a bad day yesterday, let's be picky and make sure I like it and the model likes it. I don't like it, just personally. Gordon Jokic back, Westbrook back. OKC, very difficult matchup. I understand he cooked him in the last one, but don't discount him because he's white. No, I got love for the white boys. But he ain't one of them. He's not a Reeves. He's not a Luka. But no, he's nice. Don't get me wrong, but it's just a lean. I'm gonna move on. If it cashes, great. It was probably a good read either way. But I'm being picky today. See, I think a lot of these guys are in for a little surprise with their minutes. You're gonna see a playoff rotation. Yeah, facts. I think you're going to get a playoff rotation, and there might actually be a sneaky spot on a OKC bench players under because they've won a lot of big games, and those numbers are kind of inflated. Like Prop.Cash used to have this. I don't know why they ever got rid of it. Hopefully they bring it back. You could filter games won between 1 and 10 points or games lost between 1 and 10 points, and I think that's the competitiveness of a game we're seeing today. So wish I could see that. But yeah, I think there's a rude awakening for an OKC player too. Not even a rude awakening. Like they know their role. They know what's going to happen. But anyone betting overs in on those guys may be in for a rude awakening. Wow. The battle of shitty centers. I mean, just terrible front courts. I mean, that's shitting on KD and depends on where you put Book, but I mean, in terms of center and defensive rim protection, I'm sorry, Bol. Let's go to the model. Nothing's catching my eye off the rip. Suns points. Shout-outs KD coming through in the clutch and cashing us an OT the other night. For sure not playing his over, especially not until it's live. You just feel bad. I mean, this isn't handicapping. This is just a basketball fan talking to you. Feel bad seeing another year of KD's career wasted. I mean, he kind of does it to himself, always trying to be on these super teams. But I'm sorry, Booker nor Beal will ever be able to hold Kevin Durant's nuts. I mean, if you think otherwise, find the door, dog. I'm from the DMV. I wish Beal was nice. I wanted him to go there, but he should have been the third level scorer off the bench. So nah, man, it's just the fact that either of those guys outshoot him almost every night in terms of volume, stupid. While he's still averaging damn near 50 from the field. All right, that's enough griping. Just WV or he from the DMV too, you know? Like, trying to see him shine. But I'm not playing him because his team's stupid. He has been boarding well, and Dallas leaks a lot. 102 of the 3 this year. What were the minutes like? They were up there. I don't hate the idea of a KDRA's over. What's the line in this game? I imagine the Suns are quite favorites. 7.5, 8. That makes sense to me. I will say that Denver, no, they're on a back-to-back. You had about 1.5, 2 points for a road back-to-back. That makes sense. Yeah, I lean over KD's rebounds, but nothing. Damn. Ben, we talked to guys, fellas. If y'all been in here, you know what this face is. If you're new here, let me explain. How much time did I spend on Najee Marshall in his last game talking about his rebounds? 5, 10 minutes. Left it as a lean because the market was coming down. Honestly, I was thinking about playing it later, trying to find the bottom. Never played it. Line was 6.5. Okay. Now let me bring the chart back up. I'm an idiot. I am an idiot. I even talked about the double-double, and I am so soft for not playing that. Oh, boys. We'd have been Bezos. Instead, we rinsed 5 units yesterday. Oh, boy. Matty Ice, you got to be better than that. All right. Do I like it today? Yes, I still do. What's the model think? I can't believe we didn't play that. I'm sick to my stomach. That double-double was, someone correct me if I'm wrong, 330 I have in my head. Somewhere around 330. How many minutes in the last game? 39. Let's slot him for 35. I'm confident in 35 as a starter. Let's throw him in for 35. 777. Yeah, me too, Ben. Me too, Ben. I'm so mad at myself. Hold on a second. Let me do something. Let me see if this line's out. He did it in 24 minutes? I love the matchup versus Phoenix, too. I mean, I guess foul trouble is a worry. I guess. Who's Najee going to match up with? Let me look at the starting lineups. That's a good question. Shit, wrong tab. Basketball Monster. Are they going to put Najee on Bol? I guess. Or Nick Richards. What time is this game? What time is this game? This one's at 3:30. Well, let me check a couple more things. We're close on this. We're close. I'm thinking PRs as well. 26 in transition, 23rd versus pick and roll ball handlers. Yeah, they lost by 32 games ago. He still played 32 minutes. The game before, they lost by 24 and still ran 30. They're just so depleted. I mean, he almost has to run 30. 30 is basically his floor with no ceiling if the game's competitive. Thank you, Ben. That's exactly what I was looking for. Thank you. Ben, can you tell me what book you see that at, please? Because I'm not seeing that price. It might be a Rivers. Rivers or Bolly's. Bolly's kicked me out. Rivers still lets me bet. Yeah, let me check. I've got a Hard Rock line. I don't see a 365 line, however. Yeah, I got you. I got you. I know what you mean. Just so you know, they use the same odds provider, so their lines are generally fairly close. But 190 there. They've been adding juice. They've been adding juice, so I think I want to go a quarter unit on Najee's double double. I know there's a lot of small plays today, but Sundays are always wild as shit. LeBron expected to miss 1 to 2 weeks right before a playoff run. Oh my goodness gracious. I guess hopefully he'll be healthy going into it. Takes 2 weeks off and then has a little bit of time to ramp up. Yo, Connor, I appreciate you tapping in, bro. I think I got everything down there on the banner. All right. So Nets, they can win without Braun. Bucks, they still can win without Braun. Nuggets, Luka have to go nuts. Suns, Luka could pull that off. Spurs, that's a cakewalk. You're definitely not winning both of these games without LeBron. You're happy to split. 0-2 hurts, but you probably only fall to the 3. Now we're getting into 2 weeks. You can beat both. You can beat both of these teams without. Wow. If LeBron would have just waited until these fucking Nuggets game to get hurt, we got a couple layups there. All right, Lakers. I know this isn't a Lakers stream, but how do I feel about Lopez? Let's see. Bro, I swear I'm going to get on Twitch and ban your ass. Nobody gives a shit about your free viewers. How do you feel about Lopez? Man, Lopez has been a cash cow for me first and foremost. Model projections 12.38 points, giving me an actionable edge. Threes at 1.38, no edge. Slightly under, actually. Assists 1.97. I like the assists over at even money. Rebounds also a slight lean over, but less actionable. Let's pull him up over here. And I also want to see what the market's done. So DraftKings hasn't really done shit. Same could be said about FanDuel. Okay. Speaking to points specifically here. Would like to see this data. Okay, let me dig a little deeper into that. Also, okay. Brooke Lopez, 20 we're on 21st for a spot up. So this one, I mean, just massive blowout, super low minutes. Both of these games, I'm intrigued with the 3-point attempt volume, if we're being honest. I know I'm looking at his points, but I'm intrigued by the volume. Giannis was out in this game, worth noting. Giannis was out in this game. His PA is 12.5. I do lean over his points and his assists, so I hope you're asking about the over. Head-to-head looks terrible this year. And this is a matchup where his minutes should be secure, right? Versus Allen. As long as it's not a blowout, which the spread is what? Probably like 7, 8, if I had to guess. 9. Well, there's a lot of discrepancies. There's anywhere from 7.5 at Bookmaker to 9 at Rivers. So Joel, I like this. I actually really like this. Let me tell you my model edge, 13%. I do like this. I might run this right now. You said Allen owns Lopez. Don't like hearing that, buddy. Joel, you're a Cavs fan. Is this truth? Are you looking at the under? What are you looking at? Because now you got me worried. Last 10 looks good with Kyle and Giannis looks good. 21st versus spot up looks good, but it worries me. Like, is he going to get 2 threes off? Should I just play his threes at super plus money? How many times is he over his points when he's under his threes? I know it's happened. I'd say the line is low. You like Allen, Lopez, and Giannis, so you're probably in the predicament of trying to pick your favorite to play. Giannis double price is awful, so no need to look. Okay. You're right. I do remember someone asking that. Double price is awful. Lopez, I lean over PAs for Lopez. Let's go through the rest of this game. Let me just pull up the model, type in Cleveland, go to points, and run it. Lopez, 11% to the over. Jared Allen, 16% to the over. Kuzma over. Max Strus over. How did he do the last game? I didn't end up running him, but the model liked it. Was that Miami? No, that was Miami. Did he hit 2 threes in that one? You son of a bitch, Matty Ice. Y'all remember talking about this? I said they were going to close the lane on Donovan. How many did he take? Wow, 3 for 3. That was not my read. Oh, no, it was a game before. 3 for 7. Okay. How do we feel about Max Strus today? Just out of curiosity. This is a much tighter game. I think this will be a competitive game. He had 9 in the prior matchup, 3 for 8, all threes. They won by 23 in that game, so I'm sure he got a little bit of a minutes bump. I like Max Strus's over in this one. I might be in the minority there, but I do like Strus's over. Dame cashed for us last night. Over in both games he played in this season. I'm going to double check. I think Giannis missed one of those. Yes, Giannis missed the 36 piece, but he was there for the 40 piece. Damian Lillard. I would probably play. FanDuel just moved to 24.5 minus 125. I make it 26.5. So volume it's there. I lean over for Dame. Let me circle back at the end of the day on this one. Market is kind of dancing back and forth right now. But there is a 25 plus minus 125 at FanDuel right now. Keep that in mind. Dame's threes projections. 3.6. So even though it's plus money on the over, it's not really an edge. Do lean over. I'm at 3.6. Over in both matchups versus Cleveland this year. That's intriguing. 9 attempts in each. That's intriguing. Can we give him a floor of 8? Hold on. Let me circle back and see where the ceiling was. 15, and that was the game with Giannis. Okay. On the season, 8 to 15. He had 9+ in each. 22 might be OD, but can we get 15? 16's fair, 4.1 plus money. I like the volume potential for Dame in this one a lot. This one's kind of moving against the over right now. So if you wanted to play, you could probably wait. But I do absolutely lean over. It's a good volume spot. Keep in mind Kuzma's there now, not that Middleton wasn't there before. It's kind of that similar third option. But looked good in the last 6, 7, over in 5 of 7. I lean over. That may be a play later in the day, Ben. Darius Garland points head-to-head. Garland's points, I'm at 19.74. There's nothing there. Assists, I'm right at 6.5. There's nothing there. Rebounds, I do lean under because there's a plus money out there, but not going to be enough. Let me check his threes out. I do lean over his threes. Okay, over in 2 or 3 this season. Interesting. Attempts were not necessarily elevated, though. No, I'm chilling on the 2.5 line. I mean, I could see him shooting just 5 or 6 here and have to go 50% to cash. I don't like that. I like Lillard for more volume. Mobley points, lean over, but it's not enough. Rebounds, same thing. I lean over Mobley here. Probably kind of going to maybe keep me off of Allen. Let me go back to Allen real quick. I want to see whose edge is larger. Allen's points is actually definitely, without a doubt, much larger of an edge. What has Allen done in the matchups this season? $15, 14, and 10. Only 24 minutes in that last one. I think I like Jared Allen more than Brook Lopez. Let me get into this a little deeper. 18th versus Rollman. I like Jared Allen a lot, actually, here in this one. I don't mind Lopez's point. My apologies, boys. Wrong button. All right, we're back. I actually have no clue what I just did, so my apologies. I think I'm going to run a Jared Allen points over right now. Not as big of a fan at his rebounds. I mean, I do lean over PR, but I think the points edge is, yeah, it's higher. There's multiple 125s, a couple 130s, and then the DFS apps are at 11.5 as well. I'm going to go ESPN and run the 125. There's also a 128 at FanDuel. Hey, can I get a Twitter comment since I backed out? Make sure y'all hear me. Testing, testing. We back. Rob, I appreciate it, bro. I appreciate it. All right, appreciate it, bro. Appreciate it. All right, I'm going to run. Actually, what's the double price? I got a plus 118, plus 120. FanDuel looks to be the best price. Yeah, I like Jared Allen double plus 120. I'm running it. I'm going. I think I'm going all half units today. This one at least is going to be a half a unit as well. We've got the full unit on Jokic, but this one I'm going a half a unit. Sundays are weird, coming off of a bad day. Let's go a half a unit at plus money. Yep, I like Allen's double a lot. I like his points too. You could take his points straight over as well. Definitely don't hate the points at over 11.5, 125 either. Lopez, I spoke on. I do lean over his points. I do lean over and his PAs. Yeah, no, his assists. Yeah, for sure lean over his PAs. Head-to-head data looks gross, but I do lean over the PAs. Lillard, lean over points in threes. I might come back and play his threes. Garland, lean under his points. I think he cooked him one time this season, yeah. But the model's right there, so there was nothing actionable. I like Giannis's over just about everything. His double is minus 420 on Rivers. That's crazy. No, nothing for me official on Giannis, but I do lean over his points. Mobley lean under, but nothing official. Would like to see what kind of minutes Hunter runs in a competitive game today. Would love this game to stay competitive. I'm sorry, 26th versus pick and roll ball handlers, 21st versus transition. And Donovan's played a lot of sub-minute games this year. I mean, at 26 plus half this year, 7 of his last 10, I say he's playing 32 minimum. That's considering a massive blowout. 27.6 here. 7 of the last 10. Struggle versus pick and roll ball handlers. Struggle in isolation. What's the market done? $135 is expensive. I might run for 1 unit instead of to win one. Model projections on this are 4.6. He's under in 2 or 3 versus them this season. What were his potentials in that game? 6, 11, and 9. None of those really scare me off. Let me get a little deeper into that. Nothing here really scaring me off. I'm going to run it at DK. Let me go make sure that price is still there. MGM is showing me at 135 as well. So let me go. Cleveland. I do like his points over too. I think he's going to see the minutes. Hold on. Let me. I want to see one other thing. Let's run him at 35. This is what I really need to do to make sure I like it. I know the model still likes it at 35 though, so. Okay, and then one other thing I just want to do. Yeah, I still like it. There's a lot of things. One other thing I want to do, and then I'll probably be able to pool. I'm running it. Probably, most likely running that back, Joel. Okay, DK's there. Boop, boop, boop. Okay, we are in. Yes. Oh my God, let me hustle there. Hold on. I just got this in. Let me get it out to the cord. And Ben, when you read this, everyone, when you read this, yes, this is just 1 unit of risk opposed to winning 1 unit. This is 1 unit of risk. Conservative today. Yeah, fuck going game by game. There's some shit starting. I mean, we will come back and finish, but I don't want to make sure I want to make sure I don't miss anything. What were his minutes last game with Tobias? Joel, why did he play 17 minutes yesterday? I did not watch a second of this game. Why did he run 17 minutes yesterday? Would be curious to know that. I know Tobias is back, but damn. Let's see how that affected my model. Detroit. Run the model. FanDuel's definitely gone up. There's a 130 left at ESPN. Foul trouble makes a lot of sense. There is a model still likes the over. A decent bit. Likes the assists a lot too. The assists edge is bigger than the rebounds edge by itself. Joel, what would you slot his minutes at today? What would you slot his minutes at today? FanDuel just opened up, or I'm sorry, closed up this line too. So I need to see what's going on there. Because if I slot him at, actually, let me do this. It's 24 to 27 a good slot. None of those are this year. So at 24, see, wow, we're on the same page. We are on the same page here. At 24, it's a lean. At 27, it's a go. Yeah, at 27, it's a go. Slot me in at 9, basically at 27, 6 and 3. What's that edge look like? Go right now. Go right now. FanDuel's listening to. Go right now. ESPN, are you there? ESPN, are you there? ESPN, are you there? ESPN, are you there? Detroit, 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 Detroit. Yeah, Joel. Did he? I see the market's moving hard. I'm gonna guess Tobias might sit. Is this a back-to-back Tobias off an injury? Yeah, you're right. He's pulled here. Shit. You want to know why, Ben? It's because these bitch-ass traders is in my stream. That's why. Does anybody see an open line? Is MGM be slow? I'd lay a 135 on this. Yeah, some injury news, either some injury news or like a fucking whale just hammered this. No, it wouldn't move everybody. It's moving soft books. It's got to be injury news. I don't even see. There we go. Player combo stats. Yeah, they've even got him down, bro. Why is he pulled everywhere? Some big ass capper probably just released that play right before I got it in. Well, yeah, Ben, Joel, I want to smack the shit out of that, but everybody's either closed or bumped right now. Is DraftKings still at 140? I mean, that's getting out of my comfort zone. I'm waiting to hear some injury news in this game. There's got to be injury news, bro. Eight and a half, 125 now at DK. My odd screen's just slow. Joel, I think the value's gone, bro. I mean, somebody's in here. Somebody just peeped that line. It's gone. 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 There's a 19.5 PRAs. Nah, that one moved. I mean, I don't know what just happened. That one just moved hard as shit. Let me go to Bane. Let's get to that one before it moves. I know the model's going to love it. It's the Pelicans, too. The only thing that would worry me is a blowout. What's the injury report look like? Jaren Jackson Jr.'s out. Play it. Enough talk. If FanDuel's there, 11.5, 130, play it. It's there. Boop, boop, boop. Okay, I'm in there. 12.5 still good to go. Yet literally any number on the board is actionable based off my projections. Only 4 games without Jaren Jackson Jr. this year. Low minutes. I'm imagining they got whooped. Now, I don't think they're getting whooped, but are they doing the whooping? Jaren Jackson Jr. being out helps. Still a 10-point. I already bet it, so we're good. I already bet it. Praying for something competitive here. Yeah, bro, that moved hard. Everybody, I don't know what just happened. I have no clue. All right, yeah, Ben, I appreciate that Bane look. I don't know how I missed that one. I thought we already did the Pelicans game. Somehow I missed it. All right, Denver OKC. That one's about to tip. It already tipped. We're good on that one. Phoenix Dallas. Pretty good on this one. I didn't really talk much about Clay. From a volume standpoint, I mean, Clay should have the volume. I'd say 7, 8, 9, possibly even 10. They're allowing the 6th most points from above the break this season. Clay's in a good spot, but I'm afraid to back him. Memphis and the Pelicans. We just played Bane. They're super cautious with Ja when they're whooping ass. So I'd be cautious with Ja today myself. I do like the pace opportunity for CJ to get up some threes today. Yeah, that makes a lot of sense to me. One second, model's being a little slow here. Let me go see where I'm at. I might actually run a little CJ over here. $130 at Rivers, couple 140s in the market. Pardon me. I just worry about getting their ass whooped. I'm going to leave CJ's threes as a lean, but I like it a lot. Right up there with I might even pair CJ and Dame's threes for some like low volume. I already know this line before I look at it. It's inflated as shit. There's no need to even look at it. At some point, we as sharps have to start betting the under on Trey because they just hang disgusting lines with no value in them. I mean, Edie might get played off the floor today. I know they're without Jaren Jackson Jr., but I kind of lean Edie unders. All right, that's all for this game. We're going to move. We're already an hour into today's show. Utah versus Philadelphia. Philly is a 6.5-point favorites. Injury news I already know is gross. Clarkson, Markkanen, Kessler, Collins, Hendricks, Sexton, Paul George, Tyrese Maxey, Kyle Lowry, Eric Gordon, McCain, and Embiid are all out. This dude is so funny. I mean, lean over his threes, especially versus Utah. I mean, come on. George's overs look good. Keontae. They actually look really good. Little bit of market support, not a whole lot. I do lean over here. Maybe nothing that's actionable, but possibly circling back to that one. I will not get fooled into tailing him one more time. Probably getting 20 field goal attempts out of Oubre today. I mean, I'd be real confident in 17. Versus Utah, I mean, it's probably the right look. Struggled versus Boston makes sense. Probably decent matchup versus Utah. You guys are going to think I'm disgusting. Hold on, I got underdog news. CJ McCollum, rest out. Zion out. Hold on. I might have to steam chase. I'll hit the Rivers, Memphis -10 if it's still there. I'm going to middle that one. I'm not even going to release that because I'm just going to middle it. I'm going to get about 3 points closing line value. Nope, they're locked anyways. No worries. All right. So glad I don't have to circle back to CJ's threes. Yeah, Pelicans are just mailing that game in. Keep an eye out in the Discord for a Lonnie Walker threes ladder. I'm going to get it ready after stream. I think I'm going very light, just so you know, on the original line. I think I'm going to have something like maybe 0.5 invested. This is a read, not a model play. But Lonnie's going to chuck the fuck out of the threes in this game. He had 10 attempts in the last game from three. This is a read. This is a feel. This is a shooter versus Utah, something that I've done all year. Lonnie Walker played for the Lakers for a long time. He's coming out chucking tonight. Nobody else on the team that he has to defer to, maybe Kelly Oubre. I don't care. What did he run in minutes? I don't care what his minutes are. 27, that's more than enough time to get 10 threes up. Versus Utah especially, keep an eye out for a Lonnie Walker threes ladder. It's not analytically sharp. That is a read. That is a read, but it's a read that I really like. Keep an eye out for Lonnie Walker's threes. I'm going to come back to that, not even in stream. That's going to be a Discord play. Give me to like 3 o'clock to get that out. I got to see how much. I'm going to go back, see career highs, what he's done in the past with that kind of volume. I like Najee's points and rebounds over. I might run, we spoke about it. I might run his PRs, or I might even, I honestly think his double-double's worth a sprinkle at play +2 whatever. So I like Najee. All right, Lonnie Walker is literally going to be a sneak nuke, just so y'all know. That's a sneak nuke. Moving on to the Spurs, Minnesota. First thing I want to look at. Running it under 27.5 -120 at FanDuel. It's available at other places, ESPN, Hard Rock, MGM are all at 120. Actually, hold on. There's a 115 at 365. Let me confirm. Spurs. Sure is. I'm going to do what I need to get down at that 115. All the way up to 125 is good. This open 28.5, I wish I had that number, but I'm fine playing it here. Okay, we're good there. That was an easy one. I'm going to go to the Prop Stock Cash mobile site and see what they've allowed inside the restricted area over the last 5 and 10 games. Absolute dog shit. Good spot for Rudy. What about pick and roll Rollman? Absolute ass. Not a lot going on in the market. I will say it's gone up a hair. So those games this year were with Wemby, just under and 2 or 3. I know he's a game time decision. This is his first game back. Lean over for Rudy, but we'll see what his minutes are like. Fox, we already played. Castle has been killing it. I hate backing rookies this deep into the season. Rookies never played this many games before. What are we, 60? Maybe probably a little deeper than 60 deep right now. Castle or Vassal? Castle's line has at least came down. It might be at the bottom right now, but my model likes his line better. The market's going up on Vassal though. I like both those guys overs, Vassals and Castles. I'm not going to play either yet. McDaniels cashed for his last game, but PRA line. But the big part of that read was no Rudy. He's over in like every game without Rudy. Every game. No, I think we played we played a 21 and a half. It was every game for us. So with Rudy coming back today, possibly going to stay away from McDaniels today. Shout outs for him saving the day 2 days ago, though. That's my guy right there. Can't scroll through without talking about Anthony Edwards. Let's go to the model. They are 11-point favorites, worth keeping in mind. Model likes his under points. I'd imagine the matchup's good, so I think that's probably based on a minutes reduction due to the spread. Yeah, let's see the minutes reduction. On the season, 36. It's about 3.5 minutes. Model likes the under, but I'd hate to go in this begging for a blowout. I mean, the whole read is reduced minutes due to a blowout, which probably isn't a bad read. I mean, don't get me wrong, but San Antonio finds a way to keep this competitive. I think we get cooked. Model has him down around 33 minutes. I mean, if he plays 35, 36 or less, I like it. But you also, I mean, that's a little inflated too. Like, let's go sub 35 over 28, take out anything that might have been like injury related or something. That's closer to my model number. I lean under here. I just, if this game's any kind of competitive and Ant's chucking, I don't like it. Randall, curious with Rudy possibly coming back. I'd be afraid to attack this line. I would lean under PRs, but again, I'd be banking on minutes, and I don't want to do that. So probably going to move on to this Cleveland-Milwaukee game. Already have some plays in this one. We took Jared Allen's double-double, half a unit, and then we took Donovan Mitchell's assists under already. Kind of already been through this game, so we'll make it quick. Lean over Brook Lopez PAs. Lean over Lillard's points and threes. Take this filter off. Lean under Garland's points. What did I say about Garland's assists? Anything? Let's circle back. Yeah, so the points edge is nothing, and the assist edge is nothing. Okay, I'm right with market really there. Giannis, lean over his points, but nothing official there. Mobley, lean under PRs. And then Mitchell, lean over points. So I've got some leans, but everything official has already been released. I guess I can add those to the banner. Last thing I have in here is Jalen Williams threes. Okay, then we've got Allen. Put Jared Allen double-double. Donovan Mitchell under 5.5 assists. Desmond, we kind of got a card, huh? Someone check in on Jokic. I wanted to run that triple-double. It looks like – I did run the Jokic triple-double. I'm tripping. We ran that 110 at Rivers. That's right. I remember now. No, it was 110 at MGM. I think Rivers was 115. All right, moving on to Detroit-Portland. Kind of already spoke on this game a little bit too. Injuries, Williams, Thibault out, Walker out, Ayton, or Walker's a questionable, Ayton been out, Odvio's a game-time decision, obviously Ivy's been out. Detroit's got to be a massive favorite. Only 2.5? I know they're on a back-to-back. I like Detroit minus 2.5 on the road. This might be their third game in 4 days, which would be the only thing that would make sense for me. Yeah, this is going to be their third game in 4 days. Okay. All right, so looking at the model, Malik Beasley's points will be a look. Jeremy Grant's points under will be a look. And the model does lean under Cade's points. Let's go see if we can pair that with anything, get a better edge. Leans over the assists. Makes sense. Points under, assists over. I don't hate the read. Leans over the rebounds. RAs. Decent edge to the RAs over. So I lean under, but then over. I'm definitely not playing his points under. If the market believes it's going to stay that competitive, I think Cade has a really good game. Model likes Kamara and Grant unders. Let me go see play type data. Denny's also questionable. Keep that in mind. Grant doesn't have a bad matchup. It's worse for Kamara, but he's in a tough spot. Or playing the under is tough without knowing about Denny. And I wanted to play his PRAs yesterday, and I didn't. First game back to back. I honestly think there's a chance we see Tobias sit today. First game back. I mean, we saw Thompson's number jump. I mean, if he doesn't sit, maybe it's reduced minutes. The line also doesn't make sense to me, so I think something's got to be going on there. Again, we tried to get the 7.5. I'll circle back now that everyone's open, see if anyone just moved the wrong way. No, 8.5 painted to the over, so something's going on in that game. Hmm. 24th first pick and roll ball handlers. Head-to-head data. Let's go look at the head-to-head data. 36 in the one game this year. I lean over for Anthony Simons here. There's a 20.5 still available at Rivers. One second here. Yeah, I do lean over. I did, Ben. Yo, bro. Appreciate you tapping in. No, Ben. I'm sorry. That's to win one unit. My apologies, everybody. My apologies. It's because it's minus 115 over at 365. I just did two things. I don't know. It's because I bet 365, but I was going to bet FanDuel. That's what happened there. That's my fault. I did go over Castle, man. Rookies. My issue is I lean over for him and Vassell. So that's my issue with that game. Damn, and if I'm going to be honest, I like Baines RAs less now after all of that injury news. I almost hope they just rest Jaw now or something. Simons is a lean. I mean, this is one of those plays that I might come back to in post. Over 20.5 at Rivers. Malik only 1-3 in the last matchup on 9 attempts, though. Lord have mercy. 7 last night, which is honestly lower volume than I had him at 9. I really thought the floor was 9. I really thought the floor was 9. Hardaway Jr. RAs, I'll look into it. Nothing for me on Malik yet, but we've been talking in the cord. This is maybe a live play. So the juice is shitty for this play, right? Not a lot of books open. I lean over, but the juice is pretty bad. Everything I've played is down here at the bottom, bro. The only thing that I've played that I like less is Desmond Bain. Only reason I like it less is because the Pelicans basically mailed that game in. They're sitting everybody. So I'm real worried about a blowout there. I'm really hoping Jaw sits just off the random. All right, we're going to move on to the last game for today, Sacramento and the Clippers. First thing I like is a Zubox. First thing I like is Zubox off route. Struggled head to head. I'm assuming, or didn't struggle head to head. I'm assuming Sabonis played in those games. Points were down, rebounds were up. I'd say the market's close to right. Lean over his points. Lean over his points. I know it's Sacramento's defense, but I'm sorry. I might be running a Harden's points under. Prize Picks is still 25. Damn, I missed this one. This one was like 25 painted. Overnight. Damn, I was like an hour late to this play. It's quite a few 33.5 PAs. I'm going to oh my gosh. If 365 is at 34.5 PAs, I'm playing it. Let's go look. I'll take the under 34.5 PAs, 365. I'd play the 33 too. Don't play the 32s though. Either go to 365 or MGM. That 3305 is just about the same value. Yes, I'm running this right now. If you don't have 365, run the 05 at MGM. It's about the same value. Yep, I love that. Let me just make sure I didn't want the PRAs, but PRAs is good too. But actually, the PA line is the biggest edge, but PRAs are good to go too, as long as you play the 39.5. I don't like the 38.5. 39.5, though, still good to go. All right, let me add that to the banner. One second here. I got to do what I got to do real quick. Aaron Gordon, questionable to return. Aaron Gordon, questionable return. Yo, Sosa, appreciate the like and the retweet, bro. Really helps me grow the brand. I got to get you on here, bro. We gotta do a collab stream soon. Guaranteed winner, Sosa. Shit, I'll give you my favorite play. Fox PAs. Fox PAs is my favorite one. Problem is, a lot of times I go live. You're in prop stream. We'll have to maybe run it tomorrow before prop gets back in town. All right, let's keep moving on from Harden. Nothing with Chris Dunn today, I don't think. I'm cool off of this, although I would lean over. I think he's good for four or five plus potential assists today. I would actually lean over Chris Dunn's assists. Let's go look at that a little bit. Chris Dunn assists. It's not enough, but I would absolutely lean over. Yeah, Chris Dunn's assist is my lean. Not a full play. Let's go look at Keegan Murray's play type. Is this? It's not awful. Give a fuck about Norman Powell. Who's his matchup today? Let me go. Basketball Monster again. Fourth quarter, screaming, "Why the fuck Batum in?" Batum was strapping the last Clippers game I watched, though. Let's go see what the market's done here. I would say I lean over. PRs. Yeah, there's a 17.5, 115 at DK. DeRozan RAs. Bro knows ball. Yeah, bro, I ran Fox PAs. Oh, bro, I put points on the sheet. My fault, bro. My apologies. I'm trying to do too much. Yeah, it was PAs. Good call, bro. My fault. Jokic triple-double, Williams PRAs, Williams threes, Allen double-double, assists, RAs, PAs. All right, we straight now. Yeah, my apologies, bro. You're probably trying to find a 27.5 points. Like, what the fuck? I like Keegan Murray 17.5 PRs over at DK. It's a lean for me for sure. I mean, it's nothing official yet. It's a tough matchup. I might even go just boards for Keegan for real. It's a tough matchup though, so nothing official out of me there yet. Kawhi minutes definitely been up. Good for 35. Let's see the matchup here. Don't think I'm forgetting about that DeRozan either. Number 1 in transition, 30th for spot up. See, I know there's going to be a 3. Someone just clanging threes today. I got PTSD fading Jimmy yesterday, but I want to run. What the fuck is going on in the market right now? Look at this shit, boys. FanDuel's at 33. ESPN's at 31. FanDuel's the sharper book for sure. The over looks like the right play. Y'all can see my model numbers right here, though. I'm all over the under. What the fuck am I supposed to do with this shit? Nice, bro. Nice, bro. I mean, what a difference in the market. You almost want to tell, is what high the lay? No, I think his line's high at 33.5, boys. Hold on, I just hit the wrong button. Let me go back. I mean, is that technically a negative theoretical hold? I'm about to find out. You're risking 20. You're risking a quarter unit to win 2 with a 2-point middle. I want to go market based and see if we're green on each side. No, it's the over. I don't know. I'm confused as shit on this Kawhi line, but I guess I couldn't talk you off of 31.5 the way the market's going. DeMar RAs just cooked the shit out of us on the under. Yeah, it looks like it's an overplay. 8.5 is a good number too. Under in both this season, but keep in mind Sabonis is out. And I did not know Monk wasn't playing when we played this. If y'all remember, Monk was a late scratch. I would never have ran it without him. Let me go to the market. I lean over without Monk. I mean, the Clippers are. Let me think about that. Do I actually? Actually, kind of like it. Models right around market. If I had to play a side on it, it would be the over. Yeah, if I had to play a side, it would be DeMar's RA's over, but I'm not going to force it. I think it's the right side. I just looked through all my Levine data. I don't really like Levine either. Let's talk about some matchup stuff. Ninth from the mid range, 11th versus pick and roll ball handlers. I would say it's slightly better matchup for Levine. Let's look at some head-to-head points data this year. I didn't mean to hit first basket. My apologies. I believe that was before the trade. Yeah, that was before the trade. These were both with Fox and Sabonis, so it's hard to say. I'm going to leave both those guys, not even leans, really. I've got no opinion on either guy here. Harden PAs. You could also have ran the PRAs. I lean over Zubox points. All right, open it back up to y'all. Any requests? I know we have some new people that have jumped in late and shit. I can circle back to anything. Want to be done within the next 15, though, so we got a good bit of time. Any requests? Guess I could try to cook up a lay real quick, too. What boost do we have? Yo, shout-outs Freddie, shout-out Sosa, shout-outs Rob. I appreciate it, man. It really helped me grow the page. Pat Coddington ruled out. Giannis probable. Kuzma probable. Gary Trent Jr. probable. All right, cool. Did the Lillard line move any with yes, we are getting some 24.5. I almost want to I said I'd circle back to Lillard. I've got a 120 at Hard Rock. FanDuel was 125 before they locked. I assume with them reopening, it'll be about the same. Maybe even 120. I'm a one man. Why is that like the only guy down for FanDuel? Come on. I want to run this over. I want more books to be open, so it's fair, but definitely lean over day. And CJ's not even playing. Let's go look at Simon's points. Those are my three biggest leans. And if I don't run any of them, we'll call it. I'll definitely have some lays posted for the timeline. Dallas game starts in about an hour and 45. All right, Pinnacle's back open now. Yeah, everyone's going 24.5 on Lillard. I'm going to be on his over at some point. I'm a wanted man. Nah, nothing there yet. I mean, definitely be ready for late ads. I lean over there, but there's nothing I'm feeling there either. I think I'm going to call it for today. Hour and 47 deep. If y'all have any requests, last chance. If not, I'm going to recap the stream, and then we're going to roll. Hey, Joel ran Jared Allen's double-double as well. That's fire. All right, full recap. Jokic triple-double. That one's already started. I'm not really sure how it's doing. We can check real quick. See if I'm in piss or not. 36-36. I like that. Jokic with 1 assist. Come on, buddy. I mean, that's the first quarter. Need to finish the first half with at least 4 or 5. Okay, so yeah, we got Jokic triple-double. Jalen Williams PRA over. Jalen Williams threes over. Jared Allen double-double. Donovan Mitchell under his assist. Desmond Bane over his RAs. I would actually, if you haven't played that one, I'd probably lean off of that one. The only reason is Pelicans are sitting everybody. I think that one becomes a blowout. That's the only one I don't love. De'Aaron Fox PAs under, and then James Harden PAs under. I like his PRAs as well. Both of those guys you could run PRAs, but I ran PAs. That's all I have for today. I appreciate y'all for tuning in. Best of luck tonight. I'll catch y'all tomorrow. Until then, let's go.